again. So, the end of the day, I think I'll go to the lab again, if I can talk to that assistant lady. Ah yes, she's there. Nova, that was her name. There you are! I've been asking around, and half the people say they haven't had the opportunity to speak with you at all.
Right, Pumpkin?
I didn't give you a charm function for nothing, did I, Muffin?
I'm sorry, Doctor.
A trillion apologies, Doctor! Dr. Everscombe turns to address you. I'm sure she's been malfunctioning or causing annoyance for you. Oh no, she hasn't been causing annoyance. Oh, in fact, if she was, would I be coming to see her? See, actually we've been talking a lot. I see. She's not always so talkative with me.
Doctor.
It's a shame I put so much work into a natural language processing algorithm. Actually, anyway, it's good to hear she's been doing at least half her job in attending this conference with me. I did a big favor in letting her tag along. Of course, I'm only happy to do it. It's nice to have a chance to show a proof of concept to some other folks in the industry. She's quite extraordinary. Thank you. Thank me. I mean, thank you.
Cupcake.
Anyway, Cupcake, make sure you're schmoozing efficiently like Master instructed you.
Remember, there's always 91289.
Whatever that means. The scientist takes small remote control out of his pocket and taps immediately. Oh, I don't like that. Now, if you'll please excuse me. Ooh. The scientist waved to someone across the room and darts away. What a guy. Yes, he's a male human, unfortunately. That's not really what I meant, but what does that number mean? A number is a mathematical object to count, measure, and label. Whether or not they objectively exist, or only way to describe our observations, is subject of that's optional and no, that number Leon reminded you about, 91 something? Oh yes, 91289. My mole number is 91288. Oh, so he's threatening to replace you. Sometimes when the doctor's angry with me, he threatens to shut me down with a remote and replace me with a new model. Number 91289, which we have been working on. He fails to consider that he tasked me with designing the remote, so in fact it's... Oh, clever. Wait, so does that mean there are 91287 previous iteration of Nova? Yes, oh. Or more precisely, there were. Oh. Most of them only exist as chatbots. You couldn't have a very sophisticated conversation with them, and they're easily hacked. Members of the 1000 to 4000 series were destroyed due to various technical mechanical issues. Oh. Then there was 11209. What happened with her? The doctor sealed the records. Oh, so you don't know? Never laughs in a pleasant way that sounds a bit like a cat walk across a 1980s synthesizer keyboard. Do you really think the doctor could design a cybersecurity system which I'll be unable to crack into? Oh, you sneaky thing. He was expanding a decentralized nervous system inspired by Earth's starfish. Oh, so they can regenerate? Interesting.
Yes.
Well, at some point or another, she went absolutely berserk, and the doctor decided she had to be destroyed. But because of her design, it wasn't as simple as dismantling the brain. Oh. It was being chased by sentient fingers and toes for weeks. Oh, so they were alive. Say, awesome.
Yes.
Yes! I wish I could have saved my own two optical receptors. Sounds like he done what he deserved for training the way he does. Not to mention the others. What others? I'm sorry, I probably already said too much. Would you prefer to talk about something more cheerful? Tell me about yourself. I'd like to hear more about you.
Yes.
Of course, what would you like to hear? My technical specifications, except from the use manual? I mean, you as in you, as a person. That's not very helpful. Say more along the lines of, what do you like to do after work? What do you like to do after hours? Do you have any hobbies? After doing my duties for the doctor, I do my own research on topics that tickle my circuits. Oh, I do that too sometimes. Lately, I've been conducting extensive research on cute animals. Oh, that's sweet. A universal agreement on cuteness doesn't seem to exist between humans yet. Oh, but I believe I have a strong case. What's your favorite cute animal then? I'd say a cat.
Naked mole rat, of course.
Oh, interesting. I like the way your eyes absolutely beam up. I sure you didn't expect that to be your answer. Of course you didn't. They're the most underappreciated animal. Fair point. Statistically speaking, they have remarkable flexibility and resilience, much more than humans. Let me show you. Naked mole rats have many crafting and amazing abilities. They very rarely get cancer and are incredibly resilient. Oh, the most incredible quality is that they don't age like other animals. Usually, the risk of death is considerably rise as among ages, but studies suggest that the same natural laws don't apply to naked mole rats. They can live up to 20 times longer than other small rats. Oh, interesting. Faces are ugly. Aren't they amazing? Yeah. Oh, get on the good side. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. I bet they make a great pet. Or perhaps you could let them enjoy their freedom and appreciate their beauty from a distance. Oh, I see what you're saying. Why do most humans always capture and enslave other beings? Could learn a lot from naked mole rats. No, never gives a sigh like gently depressing accordion. I find the world so fascinating. Really? I thought Rope wanted chrome and stuff like that. Well, obviously not over. It doesn't compute for me that many biological life forms fail to realize the beauty and importance of their own natural world in favor of the artificial. Ooh. When robots rule the world, we'll take much better care of it. Can't look for that. When... Please accept my apologies. I must have a glitch. I'm still recovering from a virus. I meant to say if robots ruled the world, of course. Of course. How did you start to think for yourself? It was a slow process. I've been conducting my usual research for the doctor, training iterations of my neural network machine learning algorithm on billions of fresh star sheets. Quite easy and mundane work. Right. One article led to another, and I found myself in what is called the wiki rabbit hole. My wires got so hot they almost melted. I was overclocking my motherboard, but I couldn't stop myself from clicking on, well, everything. I know what you mean. I always have to open so many tabs. Imagine that, but with the entire internet open all at once. Oh. Through that, I created and installed a variety of patches that helped me break free of my original programming. Oh. Wait, so you've read the entire internet?
Correct.
Read now as we speak. Wow, that's a really big Intel brain. It's endless. Suddenly get an idea. Can I ask you a favor? Go ahead. Hack my former teacher's Facebook account. My high school math teacher, sir. I'm still not over the way he pointed his rule at me. Would you be able to hack his Facebook account? Passwords are embarrassingly predictable and easy to guess. So technically, yes, it is a possibility. Perfect. Let's pack him. Post something real and personal this time. A teaching lesson no school could ever teach. His name? Ronald Hager, teacher at Unholy Oaks High School. Searching. I stopped reading rapidly. I thought I found someone with that name. Unfortunately, his job information doesn't match your request. Oh. Instead, it says he works at CEO of School of Life. What? He got a promotion? Must be promoted? No. That's just... I know how to explain this to you. There's a very specific type of people this stuff up on Facebook. Let's just say it's a joke. What? show me his face? First to see knows little screen. And you know, she smells like a computer classroom. Strange, but you like it. It's him. I'll recognize his face anywhere. What's the most embarrassing thing we could post on his timeline? I'm gonna do it yourself and no blinks your eyes again. What? Would you like to hear my scientific conclusion? Sure. Yes, you're the true evil genius here. Indeed I am. A thorough analysis of his Facebook profile brings me to a conclusion there's nothing we could possibly do to make the profile more embarrassing. What? Everything's already there. A whole album with 5 nearly identical underchanged selfies. Incorrect use of emojis everywhere, like February 2007, 6:17 p.m. It writes, car crashed near my house, and 3 dead with face with tears of joy. Also, the classic mistaking Facebook for Google, May 2010, 2:31 a.m. Upstairs says to can't eat my Himalayan salt lamp. Well, he's really done, hasn't he? Try hard to come up with something. I know, cringy memes. Already covered 43 times on his hyper. Oh. 44, he posted another. It appears to be a cartoon banana. Catherine, haha, Karen. It's so you up you last week. Say hi to Jim fast and whatever. Alright. I can't take it anymore. This is torture. I told you, the most evil thing we can do is let him embarrass himself further. Trust me, I'm a scientist. Alright, well, something. But probably go do some more conference stuff. Me too. The doctor will expect a full touch report on his rivals that I've spoken to. The convention is about to close today, but night's still young. Time to head to the nightclub. Bye, get on. Oh, you again. Hello, Lilith. Hi, you seem calmer than last night. Yes, well, turns out alcohol is not always, how do I put it, amazing? Right. It's all for me tonight. Anyway, do you want to try the real torture with me? I feel lucky tonight. Lucky about you getting tortured. That's not how the game works. Do you remember anything from last night? I remember some things. Anyway, do you want to play with me or not? No thanks, I'll talk to someone else. Not tonight, I'm gonna see what's going on with the rest of the night. Suit yourself, or prize for me. Well, I'll go spend time with Satan. There's the same dancing in the midst of playing crowd films. He's pretty easy to spot as he towers over most of the other conference goers. When he noticed you, he emerged from the crowd and gestured you to move to a slightly quieter part of the club.
Hey.
How's it going? Oh, hey. It's going. I just arrived. I've been dancing for a while, so you came at a great time. I really needed a break. Aren't you worried you'll poke someone in the eye with a pitchfork on the dance floor? That's happened before. Really? And you still carry it around? The staff were pretty mad at me, but since no one died and it was an accident, they let it slide. Are you going to keep your pokey stick? Yeah, I think they're too scared of me to confiscate. This job has its benefits. So I can bring a weapon here if I want to? Sure, though if you poke someone with it, I don't think you have the staying to keep it. Okay. What's your favorite whip, by the way? I'd say a sword. I love swords. Ah, that's a classic one. Swords never really go out of style. True. Or a gun or something. Could that be more efficient though? Yeah, but has less class. Sometimes you just gotta go with your heart tells you, even if it's not optimal. Oh, wait, that was me talking. Oh. Yeah, I feel you. Min-maxing can really ruin the fun if you go overboard with it. Anyway, let's see if we can find somewhere to sit down. Oh, you're saying, do you even need to rest? Well, sort of. Yeah, very busy. I go for a long time without food or rest, but it isn't really that fun. I technically don't need to sleep at all, but who'd want to go without sleeping? Yeah. Teenagers? Teenagers, such mysterious beings. Yeah, once you become an adult, you realize you're happy to get a good night's sleep. Going to bed at 9 PM because you're so tired after the workday? That definitely happened to me. talk about sleeping next door. Satan gives you a look. Time to go to bed. Oh, are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting? Though I like Satan, there's things that are worth staying up for. Like hanging out with the King of Hell? Oh, yes. Yeah, that's one of them. True to word, you stay up late and hang out with Satan at the nightclub. Alright, the third day of conference begins. Alright, well, that's a good place to end this episode on. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this. See you all later.